Let me ask you a question. I saw some press recently. You shut off your big mouth about going to the SNL 50th, and you said, I cock-blocked Conan O'Brien with Paul McCartney, and it got a lot of ink. I mean, I saw this everywhere. And by everywhere, I saw it on one site, and I'm still looking. But it was everywhere.
Have I been on the show since then?
No.
Okay, can we talk about that?
Yeah. So
I still
do you feel badly about it?
Horrible.
But you did it on purpose. I'm at the Plaza Hotel, and there's McCartney. We've encountered each other many times over the years. We start having a nice chat, a really nice chat, and then you come sailing in and block me with Paul McCartney. You know, I'm a huge Beatles fan. Why'd you do that?
Well, let's back up a little bit.
How far are we going?
Down to the 60s.
No, 1960s, okay.
I experienced that same thing. That's why I felt horribly about it. I was talking to people and the night before, and people just coming and interrupting me like I was nothing and just taking over the conversation. I'm just standing there. So when I did that to you, it was kind of like a revenge thing.
A revenge, but not against me because I hadn't done that to you.
Yeah, but somebody's got to take it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyway,
did you have something good to talk to McCartney about?
Nothing. But we used to be kind of friendly when I was on the show and he was there, because we were both kind of animal activists, and we talked a lot about that. And Linda McCartney sat at my table when at that other reunion, and so we had a lot of discussions and stuff. So I saw him. I go, oh, he's going to be happy to see me. So I kind of come into the conversation with you guys, and you step back. Like you should have.
Yeah, I'm nice that way. I created a space for you, which I now regret.
I regret it too, because it made it look like you got pushed out instead of staying.
Also, I was at a great point in the conversation. McCartney said to me, I'm thinking of putting another band together. Would you like to be part of it? And all I had to do was say yes, and I was going to be part of his next band. He said, I think it'll be the biggest one I've ever had. And I said...
Is that his ghost?
It was the ghost of McCartney's
ghost?
Yeah, it's the ghost of McCartney. Do you ever get asked to come back and speak at your high school or something? And it's... Do you know what I mean? Because it's a strange thing to get... Because you've been extremely successful and iconic, and now... we'd like you to speak to these young people.
Like an anti-valedictorian?
Yeah, exactly. Do as I did. Here's what I find
cautionary tale.
Screw college.
Yeah. Don't go to college. Fire a nail gun into your anus.
Hey, that's not half bad.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, I could be a writer. If you guys won't let me be in the new Jackass movie,
we'll let you.
I will be a writer. Has anyone ever fired hot lava into their urethra? Lava from Mount Etna.
Oh my God.
You guys are like, Conan, no, it wouldn't work. It would evaporate the tissue around it. Yeah. Okay, I'll keep working on it.
Oh, yeah.
I come in with really giant glasses. I'll keep working.
Conan, I'm just spitballing here, but no, I have never been invited to speak before
I love that.
high school, college, or, and I don't blame them.
The important thing is the phone's working now.
Yeah, that's the important
You
thing.
have a new number.
But you know what I'll remember is your refusal to do it for such a long time. That's the part, not the fact that now it's here and I should be happy. What I'll always remember is how long it took.
Yeah.
That is my illness.
It is.
And my talent.
And you'll bring it up in 2 years.
Yes.
And it's going to be something he may have forgotten.
Yeah.
Because why would anybody remember
I
that?
don't know why. I will, I just never forget when someone around me screws up.
Yeah.
It's with me forever. And
I
think on my deathbed, and I hope this is not for a very long time, maybe I'll even be comatose, but all of a sudden when the end is very near, I'll just start, almost like I'm in tongues, I'll start spewing all of the mistakes that I've recorded to exercise them from my body.
Yeah.
And it'll be just
like some people poop.
I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just be...
Don't people poop?
Oh, when they
die. That's your way of pooping.
I don't think anyone does that.
No,
I think
no one poops.
Don't they?
Don't they poop a little? Isn't there a poop? Death poop. It's a death poop. You're death pooping with
you're saying words.
With the things that you're holding in.
No, I've never heard that.
No one poops? Did I make that up?
No, I've heard that.
I've seen two people die, and you're right. Neither one of them poops.
on it.
Yeah. Neither one of them pooped. I saw.
How did this change? How did you do this? You totally effed up this conversation royally.
And by the way, the whole time I'm looking at his mouth thinking, that's the lips where Hey Jude, all those songs came out of, and I'm kind of looking at it, and then I see the tongue once in a while. I go, that's the tongue.
What?
That's the tongue that pushed the music out.
This was
I didn't say that to him.
It was so creepy. Yeah. I could see you staring into his mouth. And guess what? He could see it too.
No.
You were looking into his mouth as he was talking.
No, I look at the lips, the way they formed, the words. I said, that was a word he used in Hey Jude. When, and then finally he goes to me, he said, there's my niece, nephew. He goes, let me introduce you to my nephew. So he brings me over to like 4 tall guys, like executives, they look like.
Yeah.
And he parks me there. He stands for like 3 seconds, then he's gone.
Yeah.
He just did the handoff for me.
I
knew when he
You know
left.
what that's called? That's called the kneeling. When you're talking to someone you don't want to talk to and you scrape them off your shoe, that's what we call it. Because we all do it to you. Because you look at our mouths when we're talking and it's creepy. None of us can take it. I've scraped you off my shoe many a time. I've said, hey, look, there's my niece and my nephew. And then I walk over and it's a fire hydrant and a letterbox. And I just leave you there.
They also have a thing called Big Brother After Dark, and they have all these camera feeds where you could just, they're not on the show, you could just watch them unfiltered.
Oh.
And I used to put those on and work out when they were working out in the house.
Like
so
you have a friend?
I would watch. Yeah, I had a friend because I live alone.
Can I just say, first of all, it's just for voyeurs, I think. And in my day, you had to go out and do your own peeping. And I think that's one of the things we've lost in America is you had to go into someone else's yard and you had to hang around near the shrubs and then peek in through their windows and hope that someone was undressing. And that's the kind of stuff that I thought really was the fiber of this country, the backbone.
Yeah.
I peeped all through my teens, my 20s, my 30s. I leered. I ogled, I peered occasionally, and those were things that taught me valuable life skills. And
like what?
Now people are just, I don't have to do that. I don't have to even leave my house. I left my house wandering at night to try and find houses that were brightly lit, where people were possibly undressing, maybe on the first floor.
Okay.
Or if it's on the second floor, I had to go up a drain pipe. This is stuff that taught me to be resilient.
You really had to put the work in.
I got my arm and hand strength from climbing up the sides of houses. And then the policeman would show up and they'd say, hey, we've got a peeper. And then I had to haul ass. I had to scurry down and I had to run. And that old cherry top would come after her. Wee, wee, wee. And they would say, peeper, peeper, stand still. And I had to run. I had to really run and run and run. And then I'd get home and my mother would say, how'd the peeping go? My mother would say, tell me how the peeping go tonight.
Oh, no.
And I'd say, ma, I got chased by the fuzz. And she'd say, have a fried ham. And so, I'd chow down. And that's just how things were in my mind. So
now we can just put on Paramount Plus.
you ever do any peeping there, Eduardo?
Back in my day.
Yeah.
No.
Never.
No, don't play along with this.
Anyone here want to join me on this peeping
You're the
thing?
only peeper?
No.
Oh,
You're
man,
the
I'm a good
only
peeper. I'd peep to the right. I'd peep to the left. I was really good. I used to not be able to go to the left, but then I learned how.
Oh, good.
That's
Yeah.
good.
I was getting bullied quite a bit, and I would always know that I was going to get my ass kicked because they would come and tell me, after school, we're going to kick your ass. And I'd be like, okay.
Was this
Thank you for
all
letting me know.
Was this all because of the color of your skin?
That, and I was not, still not like a shrinking violet.
Yep.
So if you said something to me, I'm going to say something back.
Okay.
So that probably got my ass kicked a few times.
Yeah.
But this one particular day, this really tall, like this girl was already like 6 feet tall in the sixth grade, came to me and said, "Yeah, we're gonna kick your ass after school, just so you know." And I said, "Okay, sounds good."
This is all very. I love that it's like. Gee, can we schedule that in?
Yeah. I'll put it in my planner.
I have something at 2:15. I could do 2:40. 2:40 works. Ass kicking 2:40.
Ass kicking.
It's
Also,
so
6-foot girl making me think, was this you?
I know. No red hair.
Okay.
very funny.
All right.
And yes. Go ahead.
Yes.
Here's
Because I've been to your offices before. and you have so much fan art, so many different caricatures of you and drawings. There's no more orange paint out there. I can't find any more orange paint.
Okay, all right, that's a good one. Yeah.
Anyway, this is it, and it's my attempt. It's my first attempt.
You seem unsure.
Oh my God.
Hey!
Whoa!
That's not bad, right?
Fucking
fantastic.
incredible.
That is amazing.
That's not bad.
That is so good.
Jesus, is that oil?
That is amazing.
That's beautiful.
Oh my God, I love that.
You know how long I had to look at a reference picture of you?
You can't remember what
I know I got the vein in the wrong area now that I'm looking. But
there's that incipient eye vein.
That's incredible.
That is really a beautiful.
Really, really
thank
cool.
you. But your hands
don't
really
hurt.
would explain that face because they were like this.
Yeah.
You know how you kind of.
Well, you know what I'm trying to do? This is me, I believe, last year at the Oscars. And
This is at the Oscars.
And this is me. I put my hands out sometimes when the crowd's so enjoying my material, I'm afraid they might surge forward.
Okay.
And I need to keep them back. Do you know what I'm saying?
KevinNealonArt.com.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's incredible.
Yeah, it really
Now
is.
tell us
Thank you,
what
man.
are you using here? Are you using acrylics? Are you using oils? What are you using?
Crayon. It's all crayon.
Okay. All right.
There's something you ask us to do that I think we know you can just do on your own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I lived in Pasadena and you'd be like, can you just come to my house at 9 a.m. to help me with this thing? And I'd be like, you know how to do that.
Yeah.
But I have
it
to
was
be in
usually-
traffic for like an hour and a half.
It was usually,
just-
how do I read my email?
Or how do I get into Netflix?
Yeah.
You can never get into Netflix.
Now, in my defense, it's very hard to get onto Netflix.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
next to impossible. You have to be a brain surgeon.
Although I do want to say, I think I got hired because of things Sona didn't want to do, like running the errands and things is why I even
That's true.
got a job.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah. That's actually
My various
true.
creams and balms, ointments
so
and salves.
many creams
And balms.
and balms.
Salves,
Mm,
Yeah.
emollients,
yeah.
Yeah.
gels.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful for that.
I know.
Uh,
And it was job security. Like, you know.
When
Well,
do
I think-
I get one?
An assistant.
When do
That's
I get
right.
an assistant?
Oh my God.
No.
When you have an assistant, that is the
I'm
end.
going to start
That
a
is-
nationwide search.
That is the end
Yes.
of days. No, it's, I think, yes, the tech stuff. I'm
Yeah.
constantly, I don't belong, I should not be living in this century.
Mhm.
It's like I'm an 18th or 19th century man. I think I would have been uncomfortable in the 19th century because they'd be like, hey, can you pull that crank and make that steam powered thing work? I cannot do it,
We'd
sir.
have to drive to
Tis
you.
witchcraft. Talk to my assistant in Pasadena. Pasadena? No one lives there. That's not inhabited yet.
Oh my
look,
God.
in my defense, I abhor technology.
Yeah.
I just and so yes, I think that's probably the worst is when I call you up and say, I don't know how to take a picture with my phone
Yes.
and then send it to someone. It's not that bad.
Which you've done a million, but sometimes you're in your head so much about something you have to do that you do forget very basic things.
This is something that Sona was really on top of. She would always say, I'd call her up, and I don't think, to be fair, I don't think I would make you drive from Pasadena to my house.
You didn't do it often,
No.
but there were times when,
Yeah.
I'd have to be there. And
I
it's
didn't
my
know
job.
when I was
didn't-
making a
yeah.
sandwich if the bread goes on top.
You forgot how a sandwich works?
Yeah, and I needed you to be here to show me. So I was like, get here fast.
Well, yeah. And also, I liked going to your house. It's fun there.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, it
All
is.
those portraits of me. The statues in the yard. Of
Yeah,
me.
I love seeing that stuff.
Yeah, me on
Yeah.
horseback, naked.
Oh, God.
Poor
I'd say
Liza.
shave the back of my statue. So, and you know what's so crazy is that I would call you, Sona, and I would say, I can't do this. And you would say, yes, you can. You have a phobia about it,
Yeah.
but it's very intuitive. And you would coach me, and I would realize that I am very tech phobic. And I will think, I can't do this. This isn't something I could ever figure out in a million years. And because of you, I do try a lot now. Before I call anybody, I try to see if I could figure it out.
Yes.
And then when blue foam starts coming out of my device, I know it's time to get David on the horn.
I'm really proud of you. He learned how to put things in his calendar on his own.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, you're doing it.
Yeah. It's like,
Oh, good job, bud.
It's like we're talking about a one-legged turtle. That one-legged turtle. He learned how to make a poopy. Good for you, Mr. Gibbles.
Oh my God.
Oh!
Wow.
Talk to me. What's happening right now?
I don't think I need to say a thing. I think this says it all.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does it?
Well, if you're watching a video right now,
Yeah.
then yes. But let me describe for anyone who's not. You've just put, basically, they've turned a disco ball into a motorcycle helmet, is what
Or
it looks
vice
like.
versa. Yeah.
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 I saw this and I just knew that this was the thing, and I was just hoping it was in the price range, and it wasn't. And then I left, and then I went back and got it.
So this.
And then we canceled it.
And I was stuck with this thing. But now I'm kind of glad that I have
love
it.
that you. So this is. There's so many things that are perfect about this. You bought this as kind of a gag for a jokey thing that then got canceled. It didn't happen. You now have what appears to be a disco ball on your head, but complete with a strap with a little clicker so that you can strap it on.
Where is
It
it?
can't be street legal.
Anyone behind you with their brights on is going to be killed immediately by lasers. So no, you can't be driving that down the street. What? You said a store had this. Now it looks like something that you would buy on a site. It doesn't look like something that would exist in a store.
No, not only that, but there are two of them, and I seriously consider getting two of them so that when somebody got this and it went crazy in the White Elephant, I could pull out a second one and go like, how much? You know?
You thought we would all like want it and fight over it and
Oh,
stuff?
no,
and then we
no.
would pay you like more than market
I
value for
was
it?
gonna make a mint.
So
You look
tell
so
me about the
stupid.
store. Yeah. Tell me. Sometimes Sona with.
You see this thing on with your jacket? Oh my God.
No,
Oh,
this
but-
jacket's too cool, bitch. No, you wear that.
Matt, talk to us about the store where you bought this.
It was
I'm picturing, in the 40-year-old virgin when
Yes.
when they go into a store that just sells stuff from eBay.
Yeah.
And who is it who wants to buy
Jonah Hill wanted
Jonah
to buy
Hill-
those
those
Platforms.
high-heeled platform shoes
Oh,
that have a
yeah.
goldfish in them.
Yeah.
I'm picturing it's that kind of store.
It was a vintage store in Santa Barbara on State Street.
Vintage.
Yeah. And so there was all
So
kinds
people
of
were
kitschy
dicks
vintage.
long ago.
Hey man, I'm Disco Fonzie.
This is good to remember that people had terrible ideas 40 years ago.
Because someone's making these and there's, like a couple of them. It's new. So, I mean, make an offer.
make an offer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll pay you not to have it.
Yeah. My offer is you can work somewhere else if you like.
How does that happen? Well, because I came from beauty pageants,
Mhm.
when I realized I was studying at Second City, and one of my teachers there said, you should be an actor. And I really didn't. I said, really? And he said, yeah. So when I got this chance to audition for Spike, it was to play his girlfriend. And the thing was, pretty girl is his wife. And I was
Right.
like, okay, that got me in there. But when I got to meet Spike, I said, I know you want me to read that, but can I read the crack hoe part? Can I read the other part? And he was like, no, I don't. You're not the crack hoe. I said, I am the crack hoe. I am the crack hoe.
No idea, Spike.
I am the crack hoe. And he was
Not
like,
crack, it's Bananas Foster. That's my crack, but it's still the same idea. So how did you convince him?
I just said, I am really more than the pretty girl. I want to show you that. Let me go. He goes, okay, go in the bathroom, wash all your stuff off, and maybe I can see you as the crack hoe. So I did that, and I came out, and then I got to audition for that part. And he was like, you are the crack hoe.
Congratulations.
Ultimate compliment.
You won. You're the crack hoe.
I'm getting crack hoe right now.
From beauty
Congratulations.
queen to crack hoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like a journey.
What were you doing?
In my defense, it was in the Kevin Nealon episode.
Yeah.
And you guys were just insane. And
Yeah,
so I
that's
think
true.
I was just like disassociating,
Because it was uncomfortable.
Because no, it wasn't uncomfortable. I just normally don't do that kind of thing, but I was rolling the corner of my paper.
Oh my God, it was so loud.
I apologize. Yeah.
And, well, no, listen, apology not accepted.
Oh, then apology rescinded.
Oh, how do I get that apology back? Because now I'm reconsidering, and I would like the apology.
You have to really show me that you want it.
Where is it stored, the apology?
At my apology safety deposit box.
Okay, I've got to get in there. That's my new heist movie with my friends. Me and my friends got to get into that vault and get that apology back.
Oh my God.
The worst heist movie ever.
The worst.
Yeah, I
for
did
an
it.
apology.
We got it. It's all of us in some villa in France that we can't afford because we got no money. And we're all toasting each other as I unbox the apology.
Wait, and you open it and there's nothing in there.
You just hear, I apologize. Comes out and it disappears into the air. I apologize.
Into the ether?
Yeah. It just goes,
so anticlimactic.
And then someone comes in and says, get out of my villa. You don't pay anything.
Your Italian accent.
I thought they were French.
Yeah.
I know. Was that
An
French?
Italian can own a villa in France. And in this movie, because I can't afford the really good French villa, I go to the Italian villa in France. Asshole, Eduardo.
Oh, so the Italian villas are subpar is what you're saying.
No, this one just happens to be. I would never generalize. But this guy really doesn't have his shit together. Except he's on it with the billing.
Loose in the Crotch comes from a cat I used to have named Pierre.
Mm-hmm.
And I love this cat so much. And I'm not a cat person. You know what I mean? I don't like cats, to be honest with you.
Right.
I wish them well, success, but I'm not a cat person.
What kind of success do you want?
Just any kind of cat success.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. In the
nice
cat
tree
sphere.
one day.
Yeah, gotcha,
nice cat tree, maybe. Produce some good hairballs. Something that's good.
Yeah.
So this cat was amazing. He was just so friendly, and I loved him. I loved him. This was 10 years ago. He passed away, and I had a pair of jeans at the same time, and these jeans were like the perfect fitting jeans. You know how you get a pair of jeans once in a lifetime, and you just love them.
It's that magical pair. It's that magical pair.
I know it's hard for you because you have long legs, like me. And so I found these jeans. They were snug at the hips, tight in the butt, and loose in the crotch most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the loose in the crotch comes from.
Most of the time. You mean if you became aroused, they weren't loose anymore?
Well, no, I didn't say that. I said if you put them in the hot dryer, I don't know where your mind's going. But Lynn, can I finish? May I finish?
I know exactly where my mind went, but yeah, go ahead.
So he loved those jeans. Whenever I sat down, he would jump up on those jeans. He wouldn't get off. And so when he died, I thought it might be nice to wrap him up in those jeans and bury him. It make me feel good, at least,
Yeah.
But that cat, you never met Pierre?
I don't think so, no.
He was the best. 10 years ago. I still miss him.
Yeah.
But not as much as those jeans.
So you miss the jeans more than Pierre.
Yeah.
And you regret wrapping Pierre in those
big
jeans?
Time. I regret it big time. If I could do it again, I would not do it again.
Quick question.
Yeah, where are you from?
Where's he buried?
Oh, he's buried in Arlington.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that I don't worry about, but insects creep me out,
Right.
And I don't think I have a phobia about it, but I just always, a hairy spider to me is like the worst thing in the world, like a tarantula. So an arachnid that has hair creeps me out.
Yeah.
And the idea of, but then again, if I was on camera and there was a studio audience there and people were laughing and I knew they'd really laugh, if I went for it, I'd pick one up and start licking it as it stung my tongue and filled me with a heart-paralyzing venom. And I'd look at the camera and go, Daddy likes his gum juice. And then I would die.
The thing about those hairy spiders is the hair gets in your eyes and it feels like asbestos.
What? You're talking from experience.
No, you just can't get it. It just itches. It can't get it. It can't get it off of you.
That's funny. I can bring up anything to you, and you're like, "Here's the thing about a rhino horn in your ass."
Yeah, it's
that
funny.
you don't know is the horn is kind of waxy, and then you can't get the wax out of your ass. Like anything I bring up, you're gonna go, it's funny.
The bull's horns are very dirty, and that's when people get gored before penicillin. That was kind of it for them. But now they have penicillin, you can get gored pretty much all you want. Do you ever? There's one matador. I can't remember his name. He's been gored like 63 times.
Wow.
It's crazy.
When he gets a drink at a bar, all this oldest bit in the world, but I love it. I'm fine. Glug, glug, glug.
He's my favorite matador, hands down.
But it's funny. I think of a germophobic matador as a really funny idea. He's like, he doesn't mind getting gored, but he keeps trying to use a wet wipe on the horn. His cape is a big wet wipe. Yeah. It's like, it's kind of less cool, Diego. I don't care.
You got to wipe the bull's horns and hoofs before he gets in the ring with them.
Well, this has been a blast. It's been really fun.
But I'll tell you, there was one great nun there, and that was the theater nun at St. Peter's.
I love a theater nun.
Yeah. She put me in plays.
Yeah.
And I loved it because the hottest girls were in the plays. And eventually, like, my brother and all the jocks were like, yeah, we want to be in the plays too now and hold the girls and everything. But she
Hold the girl.
Yeah, because
Hey, are there any good holding plays? How much holding is there in Othello? That's how they rank the plays.
no, because she would tell you, like, grab her by the bosom and by the rump and lift her up for the dance numbers, right? So
I want that part.
Yeah. I told my brother and those guys, they were like, what do you mean? You get to grab? I'm like, yeah. Anyways, Bill Murray told me the same story.
I love a whole acting philosophy around as much grabbing as possible.
But my son developed that project, and he's the executive producer. So it's the first time I'm like, my son is my boss.
What is
which
that?
is bizarre.
What is that like? Your son telling you, let's try it again?
It's interesting because we do a lot of improv, right? It's great writing, and the showrunner is on set, Joel Church Cooper. He's the guy who did Brockmire with Hank Azaria.
Yeah.
He's a brilliant writer. And some of the writers are on set, and their pages are great. So we do the pages, but then we always improvise from that. And sometimes he comes in the morning and goes, forget the pages. I changed my mind. Or we come in and go, hey, what if we did this? So there's a lot of improvisation. So my son has a great sense of humor, and I trust him. He developed the material with Joel. He'll just come in like anybody else and go, Dad, that sucked. You guys were great. Dennis, you were terrible. Let's do something else. You try something else. You guys do what you were doing. Or he'll come in and go, hey, Dennis, that was funny. You guys, that was great. So it's like, I'm just another guy on the set. I happen to, and you see my son, he's huge.
He was backstage.
Yeah. He produces the concert.
Yeah, he was backstage at the Camille thing.
It's funny because I've been looking up to him since he was like 14. But he's 6'7", my son. So it's like when he goes like, "Hey, that wasn't very funny, Dennis." I'm like, "Okay, Jack."
Why was it shut down?
We were filming a bit in West Hollywood at this hardware store, which I think is a restaurant now, Laurel Hardware.
It's both. You can get hardware and food.
Oh, great.
I'll have the steak tartare and the rake. I'll have the rake as well.
And I walked in, my face was all dirty in a prison orange jumpsuit, and I was handcuffed, and I was trying to get them to help me saw the handcuffs off.
Right.
They cleared out the place. Everyone was scared, and I realized at one point I'm out there on the saw section sawing, and there's not even my cameraman are around. I'm like, well, shit.
I love that you're committing to the bit, and there's no camera.
At one point, I'm sawing, and it goes right on my wrist, and it was very close to so. Then I heard the cops coming. I'm like, well, I better get outside because that's where the cameras are. And I run outside, and right as like 3 or 4 carloads of cops are pulling up, and the first lady on the scene, she gets out of her car, tells me, get on the ground, and I abide by what she's saying. But she didn't put her car in park, and it runs right into a telephone pole in front of me. Oh. And I'm on the ground. You can hear me go, oh, no. Because now they're mad. And MTV couldn't shoot in West Hollywood for over 10 years after that because we didn't have a permit. We didn't know you permitted to shoot these things.
You didn't have a permit?
We didn't know what a permit was.
That's so fantastic.
I was in Phoenix last week. I'd flown in. I got there. It was a long time to get there because of the cancellation and stuff. And I'm going to my hotel room, and I'm starving, and I'm exhausted. And I see the safe. I thought it was a microwave. I thought, oh, good, it's a microwave. So I put a frozen mac in there. I locked it up for 6 to 8 minutes.
You just thought of that.
No, I thought about it before, and I've honed it down.
So you thought of it
perfected it.
when did you think of it? How long ago? This is important.
Like 5 days ago.
Okay.
I haven't stopped working on it. And I finally fine-tuned it.
Yeah.
Let me say it again, because you weren't paying attention. So I was really exhausted.
You were tired.
And I was hungry. And I come into the hotel room, and I notice there's a safe off to my peripheral vision. And I go, oh, good. So I locked up a frozen mac and cheese in there for 6 to 8 minutes. And I left it in there. And so the next people came in. The woman put her necklace in the safe into the frozen mac and cheese. Period.
This is a new thing you're on to, period. And then lets the audience know. You let the audience know that the joke has been told.
It's instead of end scene.
End scene. Period. I like it. I like it.